There is a scene in the movie when Mammootty sir bites his cigarette.
So that chewing thing, it was his suggestion only, and all the whole set started clapping.
जब भी तुम मलयालम फिल्म्स देखते हो यू फील कंप्लीट एंड सेटिस्फाइड क्योंकि हमें देखने को मिलता है ग्राउंडेड स्टोरी। उस कहानी के अंदर कॉमन पीपल, गांव, सड़क और बाजार ऐसे सिंप्लीफाइड विजुअल्स हमें हेल्प करते हैं जिससे हम बिगिनिंग ऑफ द फिल्म से ही कनेक्ट कर जाते हैं। और डिमांड एंड सप्लाई का फॉर्मूला तो यूनिवर्सल है, चाहे हॉलीवुड हो, एशियन कंट्रीज हो या फिर इंडियन स्टेट्स। जैसी वहां की ऑडियंस वैसी वहां की फिल्म है। साल 2024 जब मलयालम सिनेमा अपनी बेस्ट फिल्मों को सेलिब्रेट कर रहा था, 2024 खत्म होते होते मॉलीवुड 1000 करोड़ फिल्मों पे इन्वेस्ट कर चुका था, जिसमें से 300 करोड़ की रिकवरी हुई और बाकी 700 करोड़ डूब गए। अब 2024 के इतने बड़े लॉस के बाद भी 2025 में कई सारी मास्टरपीस फिल्में बनी और 25 के दिसंबर में रिलीज हुआ सुपरस्टार ममूटी की फिल्म कलमकवल, जो अब 16 जनवरी को OTT पे रिलीज हुआ है।
6 साल 20 कत्ल, सबकी सब लड़की।
തിരുവനന്തപുരം ജില്ലയുടെ തമിഴ്നാട് അതിർത്തിയോട് ചേർന്ന് കിടക്കുന്ന
സീരിയൽ കില്ലർ സൈനൈഡ് മോഹനൻ കുറ്റക്കാരനെന്ന കോടതി।
मोहन कुमार विवेकानंद AKA साइनाइड मोहन कर्नाटका का एक सीरियल किलर जो उम्र दराज और विधवा औरतों को शादी के वास्ते बहकाकर मार देता था। मलयालम फिल्म कलमकवल इसी ट्रू स्टोरी से इंस्पायर्ड है जिसमें ममूटी ने इस सीरियल किलर का रोल प्ले किया है। मलयालम इंडस्ट्री एक परफेक्ट क्राइम थ्रिलर को कैसे एग्जीक्यूट करता है, उन फॉर्मूलाज और स्ट्रगल्स को जानने के लिए मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ कि इस फिल्म के राइटर डायरेक्टर जितिन के जोश से हमारी बातचीत हो। मैं हूँ बिहार से, लेकिन कोशिश करूंगा ग्रीटिंग्स उनसे मलयालम में हो। लेट्स गो।
Hello.
നമസ്കാരം ജിതിൻ സർ, ഞാൻ ആരുഷ് പ്രശാന്ത് ആണ്.
മനസ്സിലായി.
ഞാൻ ഈദ് തങ്ങളുടെ കലംകവൽ എന്ന സിനിമ കണ്ടു. സത്യത്തിൽ ഞാൻ അലവെട്ടപ്പെട്ടുപോയി.
ഒരുപാട് താങ്ക്സ്.
ഈ മാസ്റ്റർ പീസിന്റെ നിർമ്മാണത്തെക്കുറിച്ചു കുറച്ചു കാര്യങ്ങൾ സംസാരിക്കാൻ സാധിക്കുമോ എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു.
തീർച്ചയായും.
നന്ദി സർ.
ഓക്കേ, താങ്ക് യു.
I am so glad to have you here, sir.
നമസ്കാരം. താങ്ക് യു.
First of all, what have you made? This is an absolute masterpiece because I have not seen Mammootty sir like this before.
Yeah. We are very, very excited about the response we are getting after the release, especially for the performance of Mammootty sir also. Uh, we were very happy about it.
What's your formula of writing a crime thriller? First you figure out the climax, then you try to reach there, or do you have any other secret?
The thing is, we have seen a lot of crime thrillers over the years from the beginning of the cinema itself. It's a very favorite genre of the cinephiles and filmmakers. The main key point we have to keep in mind is making the people hooked throughout the film and make them surprised in between. That's the only way we can make them engaged in this particular genre. For this particular film, the basic inspiration came after I figured out that interval sequence. I know we were discussing about this particular subject for a very long time, but I knew the fact that this is based on a real story, and everybody knows that story. We have to give something new or some new angle or something. So while we were traveling and discussing with many people, at some point, with a kind of suggestion from a friend, I got a new kind of dimension of, or what I can say about that particular profession of that particular character. I got a new idea. So with that new idea, I kept on thinking about how can I implement it in a different manner, and that's that time on a particular moment I landed on that interval sequence. So that gave me the driving force. So I have got something higher for that particular sequence. So I walked backwards and forward.
You have also written Dulquer Salman sir Kurup, and now you have written and directed Kalamkaval. So I was curious to know, is it easy to pitch a good script to Mammootty, or is it very difficult?
In a practical way, to reach out into him, it's a little difficult. Because in Malayalam, there is a history of him landing a lot of new directors to his films. So there are lot of aspiring filmmakers who are trying very hard to reach out to him to pitch their own scripts for their debut films. And so on the other side, he's also keen to get new ideas and new talents from the industry. But the thing is, since there is a lot of demand from new aspiring directors, to reach him, it's little difficult because he's got a lot of options, a very vast amount of options. So for him to pick one of them, it's a different thing of. Uh, well, during that process, I got a little bit lucky by going. I got an executive producer, Vivek Ramadan. Through him, I tried to pitch to him. I had an experience of working with as an assistant director in a Mammootty film called Mammootty. So, and the connections I made was this guy. He has got some connection to Mammootty. So I tried to pitch to him, and he brought me to Prudra Sumaran because this film requires two main characters. So after discussing the screenplay with Prithviraj Sukumaran, he liked the screenplay, and he also yeah, has this suggestion of trying to reach out Mamuka. So there are two characters, so why don't we try to reach out? So we said our intention is also the same. So since we got a recommendation from Prithviraj Sukumaran, the process became a little easier. Then we could go to Mr. Andrew Joseph, he's the producer of The Patriot and other Mamuka films. And through him, we could reach out to Mamuka. It took some months, but it was little easier because we got this recommendation.
And now talking about Mammootty sir performance, everybody talks about Brahmyugam. And now Kalamkaval will be the next classic. There is a scene in the movie when Mammootty sir bites his cigarette while killing. It's so scary to watch. So have you told him to do that, or it was all improvised by him?
It was like he's doing an act with his hands, but the visual is going to be landed on his face only in the end. So I told him this cigarette may gonna cause some obstructions for you to do this action. So you can lose that cigarette while you get a mask of the tar. But that time he told me, wait, I have an idea in my mind. You just check it out whether it works or not. At that time also, I don't have any idea whether he's going to chew it or not. So it was the real secret between his hands. And he suddenly do this. So that chewing thing, it was his suggestion only. But according to our short division, that landed perfectly. And all the whole set started clapping after he doing this.
Vinayakan sir as police officer was best choice. It was 1-to-1. Like it was pre-planned that he will be the one doing police officer role.
Yeah, yeah. Before the shoot itself, we were landed on this decision that Mamuka is going to do that particular role of the Stanley Dust. Then the another main lead, the vacant role was of that police officer only. So we were discussing many names, and this guy came up, and he has a reputation and a history of doing very vast kind of different kind of roles, and in his own particular manner. But the peculiarity in his previous characters were. They were all a little bit louder. He was little louder. I mean, all the main characters he has done, they were louder and they were peculiar. He has done everything so beautiful.
When you said louder, first time I watched Vinayakan sir was in Kamati Padam.
Kamate Padam with the Dulkar.
Then I saw him in Jailer, and he was dominating in the film.
Okay. They were loud. They were very louder and very fascinating to watch. Also, the characters were like that only. But this is slightly different. That was the challenge we had, and he did it in a very good manner.
Combination of music and editing both have great impact on the film. So, as a director, were you precise that I am gonna make it happen?
Yeah, very precise. I have written it in the screenplay itself about the notations or about the musical things I have to use. There are notes in the screenplay itself. It's music and editing, and along with the cinematography, these things provide a lot of more things in the direction department. So these are the pillars of the film, I think.
On which camera you shot the whole film? Like it was Airy, Alexa, Mini LF, or Red?
It was an Alexa.
So it was lovely talking to you, Jithin sir, and I hope we will connect soon on your next film.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, bye. Wait for the next video.